is your girl Vicky Chu here again to do more of my Halloween makeup for my 10 days of Halloween challenge. Today I'm going to be doing Poison Ivy's look, and this will be the tres of the makeup looks. So if you want to see the other ones, go ahead and click on my channel. I will link down below some of the videos because I know all 10 I'm going to end up making into a playlist in the end. I already prepped my face with the First Aid Beauty moisturizer because what else did I use? I really like this one. It helps so much with my skin. I used to have these like little black dots on my nose. Now I don't because of this. But I have good skin in general. I usually don't get that much acne or anything like that. This is the only one that I've had for a while now, and I think it's a bug bite, not an actually acne. Well, that was disturbing. When I picked up my e.l.f. foundation, the top of it was a little bit loose. So, thank God it didn't spill in my makeup case. But I'm gonna start with the e.l.f. foundation all over my face and just create an overall all flawless look. I can't talk. And now I'm going to take my concealer, and I'm put it right underneath my bags, underneath my eyes to give you a more cartoonish look because it actually looks like I got sleep versus not having any. So this is what I'm doing next. I ended up doing 2 layers of concealer on my eyes, you guys, because I'm getting sick, so it makes my eyes actually more baggy than usual. I'm gonna set this all over my face. I'm not gonna bake my face because I'm not going to a con or anything like that right now. I am literally going nowhere because I have no life. But you know, we'll just pretend like I am. But if you want, you can bake your face with a beauty blender right underneath your eye. Grab some of this, pack it right underneath, let it sit there until you're fully done with your eye look, and then go ahead and swipe it off. Now I do this in every video, but I do a feel test to see if my setting powder is on everywhere. Just to like feel it. If it feels like a soft baby powder is on your face, then it's probably set. If it feels like wet goo, then it's probably not set. And you need to take your kabuki brush and go back over it with setting powder. But it feels like my face is fully set, and that is the test that I use. I don't know, I try to explain it to people, but it's kind of hard to explain in a voiceover, so I'm deciding to explain it right now. Oh, by the way, I know my hair is flat. I'm going to put on a wig later, so it's flat right now. It'll look more fabulous once I put a wig on. But I'm going to use the Cheek Parade palette by Benefit. I'm going to take the Hoola and Hoola Light and mix it together to make my contour color right now. I'm going to use both of them because they smell so good. And also because it matches better if I use those. Now I'm going to contour my chin to give it a more animated look by having a little bit of contour there. It'll make it look a little bit more animated like Poison Ivy. Now for my nose, I use an eyeshadow packing brush. There's probably a nose contour brush out there somewhere, but I use an eyeshadow packing brush, and I only go in the Hoola Light because I am so pale that the Hoola Dark is not going to work with my face like that unless I'm able to blend it out like these ones. So I'm going to use the Hoola Light for my nose contour with the packing brush. By the way, all my brushes are from BH Cosmetics. It's a really cheap brand. None of my brushes have broken so far or anything like that. So yeah, that's the brushes I'm using throughout the whole entire video, except for my Kabuki brush, which was Sephora brand Kabuki brush. My nose contoured yet. I know I'm trash at contouring, FYI. Usually what I do to blend it out is just literally take my finger and go like this and then just blend it out so it looks more natural. I'm pretty sure there's probably a more accurate technique than this, but you know, we're trash here, so yeah, it looks pretty good. Alright, now we're gonna grab my Benefit palette again, even though it's probably still in your hands if you have this palette. If not, we're gonna start blushing our cheeks, and I'm gonna use all three of these blushes right here. I'm gonna mix them all together and use them on my cheek because I can't decide on one, so I use all three. Again, you guys, if you want to leave a comment with what you think I should do next, or if I should remake a look that you've done, go ahead, leave in the comments below. And I know there's some girls out there screaming, oh my god, no, that's way too much blush. Like, no girl, it's not, because I'm gonna lighten it up by putting Sarcophagus and Legendary over it from my Jeffree Star palette, and it'll lighten it up. But also when I'm wearing it to cons and stuff like that, I found that your blush and everything kind of rubs off faster. I don't know what it is about like taking photos with people and running around all day that makes you lose some of your makeup, but it does. It settles down before I go to a con, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't go away, it just settles down right before I go to a con. Like, it's not. Now I have the two highlighters mixed on my blush brush. Again, I use the same brush because it's going on the same place and the same face, so. I'm sorry, I don't know why I have such an attitude right now, but I just do. I don't know. I'm sorry. That highlight's applied, I'm going to take Sarcophagus again, only Sarcophagus this time, and I'm going to put it on my nose, my little nozzle, and then my lip, my cupid's bow, and then my chin. Yes, girl, I love this highlighter. It matches my skin so well. Kat Von D Divine palette. And I'm going to try and use only this palette on my eyes, so that way you guys don't have to pull out like 5 different palettes to do this look. So I'm going to use this palette. So I just put on Urban Decay's Primer Potion, the original formula, and I'm going to use Female Trouble, which is this white color right here. And I'm going to pack it all over my eyes as a base. And now I'm going to take the green out of this palette, which is called Pink Flamingos. I'm going to take that bright green out of it and then put it in the upper hood of my eye. Now we got that green down, I'm going to grab the black out of this palette that's called Hard Magic, which is a black eyeshadow, and I'm going to take that and then blend it from the outer corner in to give it a more dark and smoky and sultry look like Miss Ivy herself. remember when you're using a dark color like black to tap in between using it, because it's a very, very dark color, and if you put a lot on, it's going to make it all look black instead of blending the green and the black together. Now that looks pretty good, but I'm going to still bring in some more of the color of the green because you can still see the green, but I want it to be more green because Ivy's all about the green colors. Now I'm going to take my concealer and cut my crease so that way that the green's not meshing down, because I'm going to put green glitter in the center of my eyes because I have the glittery eyebrow thing, and I feel like the glitter just ties it all together as one cohesive look. So I'm going to go ahead and conceal the center of my eyes and cut my crease, and I'm not using this palette, I'm just using it for the mirror so that way you guys aren't freaking out like, what is she doing? I'm just using it for the mirror. Don't worry if you mess up on your cut crease. It happens a lot of the times with everybody. Even the most professional people mess up on their cut crease every once in a while. So if it's a little messy, you're okay. And now I'm going to use this palette again. I'm going to just set the cut crease area with the white. I already kind of messed up. See how it's white right there? It's because I didn't. So I already set it with the white eyeshadow. I just used my finger. And if you have those white little lines, you can literally just take the little green that we used earlier and then wipe it right over it. Be very light with it because you're gonna mess up that cut crease if you let it drop down even a little bit. So just try and cover up that little white with the green. It'll make it look a little bit more green, and then it's all good. It's all good. Now we're all good. Now I'm going to use my NYX Professional Makeup Glitter Goals Kit, and it has this green in it, and this is the green that I used at the con. If you guys saw me at the con dressed up as Poison Ivy, or saw me have pictures as Poison Ivy, this is the green that I used, and this is the kit that I used to do my eyes with the glitter. Anytime I have glitter, I use NYX. No, not to sound rude, but you guys, but I know there's gonna be people out there that are gonna try it. Do this one eye at a time, because I'm going to put this primer on with this concealer brush right in the center, and I've tried to do both eyes at once and it didn't turn out well. So try and do it one eye at a time. You're gonna take your concealer brush, put the primer on, put it right over that cut crease line that you made, and then you're going to take your packer brush and then grab the glitter color that you want and put it right there. And that is both eyes done. I know that you can see a little bit of white spots right there, but it's okay because I'm going to put eyeliner there, and it was done purposely so that way it doesn't drag my eyeliner as much or get glitter in my eyeliner as much. So that's why there isn't that much there. Also, it creates it from not falling into your eyes as easily. I'm going to add my MAC mascara and then my MAC eyeliner on my eyes. I need to look at a mirror to do it, and I need it close to my face. So I'll come back once it's on. To get to the inner corner of my eyes and to be able to do multiple colors and all that fun stuff you guys might see me with is I use a lip brush, and I just go right in the corner there. I just go right there. I don't know if you're supposed to use a lip brush, but I don't use a lip brush for anything because I just use the actual doe foot that it comes with. And yeah, so if you want to get to a decisive line there, then use a lip brush. Now to get Miss Pamela Isley's most iconic red lip down, and the lip colors that I use to get a really attention drawing lip is I use Unicorn Blood by Jeffree Star and Poinsettia by Jeffree Star, and I use Unicorn Blood right on the outer edge and then put Poinsettia in the middle because it is a foil red, so it brings more attention to your face because it's shimmery. So that's what I'm going to do right now. The lip is now done. I got a little red lipstick on my Cupid bow and I'm trying to fix it, and yeah. And now I'm going on to the Spirit Gum to glue on the green eyebrow things that Poison Ivy wears. And with Spirit Gum, remember to tap, 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 because or else it's not going to stick. And this is the point where I realized I made a big mistake and I got Spirit Gum in my eye. It burns really, really badly. You could just wipe it out, but it hurts. Luckily, I only got it in my tear duct area, so it didn't get into my full eye. I caught it right before it got into my full eye, but it did catch the side of my eye and it did hurt a lot. But now I'm back to normal and I'm okay. Now with the Poison Ivy eyebrow things, you're going to have to do touch-ups with the Spirit Gum to figure out where it's going to sit on your face. So you're going to have to glue it down and touch up here and there to make sure it's actually all the way down, especially if you're going to a con. Please glue down everything. I would even bring the Spirit Gum with you just in case it starts to come off. Also, Spirit Gum really doesn't work unless you tap it, so tap it a lot because that's a hard lesson learned, but you're going to have to tap it until it gets tacky and then it'll start sticking down everything for you. And it's somewhat hard to work with, so be careful. Now this is the point where you can adjust what you want it to lay on your face too. So don't glue it down unless you want it exactly where it's at. If you don't want it where it's at, please restart and take it off and then glue it back down to the way that you want it. Oh, I forgot to mention that I got these from Etsy too. They weren't that expensive. I think they were about $6, and a lot of people did like them at the con. I didn't think a lot of people were going to be so crazy about them until like I actually wore them, and then everyone's obsessed with my eyebrow things. I'm going to pop on some false lashes and then throw on the upper half of my costume and my wig and everything to give you guys the final look of Miss Pamela Isley. Alright, you guys, this is the final look of Poison Ivy. It was really fun cosplaying her, and a lot of people really loved the whole look. And so if you're looking for an eye-catching cosplay, this is definitely the one. And yeah, please like and subscribe. Okay, bye!